every camera we got out here. I'm also gonna probably have to fix this setup here, because if I don't, Mo will kill me. So while I'm doing all this, I wanted to welcome you guys and say thank you for tuning in. We have some lovely guests today, but before you meet them, it's really important that you guys understand that you need to click subscribe, like, whatever button that is available to you. Better Bias is a show I started last week. It's been around for a while, actually, on Instagram, and it was out of my love for supporting my friends and providing you guys with interesting stories, interesting people that you probably haven't heard of, but you really should know about. And we're going to go ahead and probably wait for me to go full screen, because that's what we do here. And then I'm going to probably have to click one more button. Okay, so it's full screen. Nick's there, Amy's there. We have Walt, the husky dog. Mo, go ahead and run those credits, man, or the thing. And I didn't hear anything, but Mo gave me the signal. We are live. We are rolling. We are strolling. We have Nick. We have TJ. We have Walt. And we have Amy. What is up, guys?
What's up?
It's great to see you. It looks like you guys are drinking exotic coffees. What's going on here?
Exotic.
It dripped for like 12 hours.
It's a cold
We
drip.
made this last night.
You made it? Oh, it's like cold brew. Oh my gosh.
It's a dripper though. It's not cold brew. It like drips gradually over time.
It's
Oh,
a
it's-
nice cold drip.
It's like a chemistry solution problem. It's like a lab experiment.
He's biting along.
What are you drinking? Is that a Budweiser?
It's a Kronenberg.
Oh, nice.
It's a Kronenberg, and I'm like trying to like not touch the rim with like my infected finger, which is this one at the moment, because I was.
What happened to your finger?
It's the infected finger. It's the finger I've been using to click live with.
You're
The
quarantining.
corona finger.
Just a
Yeah,
single-
this is gonna be in quarantine for 14 days. So cheers. Walt, cheers to you too, man. I don't know much about you. He looks cross-eyed. Is he cross-eyed?
No, but one of his eyes is brown.
His eyes look like a fish, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a few fish properties.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so great. Wait, so you guys were adopting a dog for a while, right? This is not him though. There was another dog. Wait,
This is our old dog, I think.
Yeah.
We run a dog hotel, so they come in, we make them breakfast, take care of them, heal any like injuries they have, and then they go on their way.
okay. Oh, so you guys are like good people, actually.
We recovered from
Surprisingly.
Okay.
Georgia. Walt's been here for 1 week. He's on a holiday. He's a promising member of the up and coming Atlanta alt rock scene.
He's
Oh.
an artist that we support as well.
Okay, wait, so he's looking kind of stoned. Like, what'd you guys feed him?
He just looks super dopey all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
we give him Benadryl.
He's also addicted to CBD. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Do you guys actually give your dog CBD?
CB dog.
CB dog.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Walt is just chilling. This is great. Okay, so who goes first? Who do we talk about first? Because you know what? Maybe just we should probably get the most recent event right out of the way here. So TJ and Nick, you guys have a record coming out, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
This Friday, March 13th, we're releasing our own record label, Postseason Franchise Records.
You sure about that this time?
Yeah. This is it's been a long time in the making.
Yeah.
I went to TJ used to live in Stockholm for 5 years with Eimi, on and off. She was in between Japan and Stockholm and Hawaii.
In Gothenburg too, right?
Where?
Gothenburg? Like on the
She's also in Sweden, or no, not Gothenburg. Where?
Lund.
They're all the
Lund. Yeah, they're all the same.
same. Yeah, we got a copyright here. But yeah, TJ and I visited TJ in Stockholm in December 2017.
Hey, yeah.
We had like a residency at this music studio called EMS Electronic Studio in Stockholm.
I tried to get in, but I was rejected.
Oh man, I don't know. He did all the finagling when it came to that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I was there for like 5 days, and we made music for like 5 straight days.
Yeah.
It took us almost 2.5 years, almost 2.5 years to finally put it out.
To produce.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is our first. We put out TJ's tape before. We put out like one of my records as a tape and a digital compilation before, but this is the first like full vinyl release.
Yeah.
For the label, so it's pretty exciting. It's been a long time coming.
I have to say the cover, like the cover shot is like, yeah, it's all TJ, right? But it's like, it's beautiful. It's like so nice.
7 years ago or something crazy like that.
So this is from a Japan trip, is that right?
Copenhagen.
No way. Okay. Super cool.
Christiania.
Okay. But wait, is there any ties to Japan? Did you guys go together actually to Japan?
I haven't been in Japan.
No? Okay.
Not for this record.
Okay. I thought there was a Japan story there with like all you guys, because you sent me that photo and I thought that was in Japan.
No, that was in Mexico.
That was Mexico City, actually.
Oh, wait, did you guys go down there to see Nick for Nick's birthday?
Where was it?
We played, Nick and Parker from Closer Comfort.
Yeah, shout out to Parker, Glenn, and Nigel.
They're our friends. I mean, TJ's from San Luis Obispo. Amy's from Sacramento. I went to school in Northern California.
Okay.
I met TJ and Josh, our other mutual friend, in Copenhagen when that picture was taken. I got ingrained. I don't think we've ever met in person, actually.
We haven't. And I don't even know how we started talking, because we've been talking for like probably like 2 years at least now.
Yeah, but I met like all their friends either via like Coachella or Funk Yeah Fest and stuff like that. So we all went down there as a group for Labor Day, and we DJ'd I DJ'd with Closer Comfort at this place called Departamento in Mexico City.
I did not know that you were playing. I saw the poster, and I thought that was for LA. I thought that was.
Well, they do a monthly party in LA on first Fridays at Gold Diggers.
Right. I thought that was you too, like for that show.
Yeah, we did one in Mexico City. They're coming out to New York. We're going to do one at the end of the year, at the end of the summer in New York.
Wow.
But yeah, that picture's from Mexico City. It's a good time.
Okay. And so we also have another beautiful work of art that's located just behind Nick's head. It's Amy's piece. I don't know what it's called, though. What is this, Amy? Tell us. Tell us about yourself, too. Give us the intro. The Amy intro. So Amy's from Sacramento. I just learned that today. I don't know why I forgot that. You've probably told me 3 or 4 times.
It's not that important.
But then at some point you're in Japan. At some point you're in Hawaii. Wait, what was that?
I went to school for fine art.
Yeah.
And I do collage and painting and sculpture, and now I do neon as well. So.
Yeah. Okay. So what's with the neon binge thing, or is it a binge like fad hobby thing, or are you just like all in?
I'm pretty binging.
Yeah. It's expensive, huh?
Yeah. I just wanted to do something different, and I was really tired of. Because like we move around a lot, so I've been doing a lot of collage because it's small, portable, and cheap. And
Yeah.
then now that we're based in New York, there's just I could finally get into a studio because after living in Japan, neon's such a huge thing there. So I just got like really into looking and seeing neon, and so I really wanted to make some. So now that I'm in New York, I can.
Yeah.
And I started this summer, and it's been really fun.
That's awesome. But I don't know. Did you make that piece that's in the room that you guys are sitting in?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, okay, but it said somewhere it said that you didn't make it. I thought that was so cool, and I thought it was yours for a while, and then I read like yesterday as I'm like trying to like figure out like all the things to talk about, and you said you just kicked your dog. Oh, he bit you?
Don't focus on that.
Okay, we're gonna cut that out. TJ's he needs to get back on the leash there. Hold on. But wait, is Walt is he a nice dog, or does he like nibble?
He's been biting a lot right now.
He's a
Oh
nice
no.
For attention.
He did see
Oh.
in live stream before, so he's acting out.
Okay. Dang. All right, so hold on. So the collage piece, this goes back to like the cigarette box collage work, right?
It's a different series, but
Okay.
This one is more recent. The cigarette boxes were in 2014, and this one is from Sweden. I think it's like 2017.
Okay. And we have to talk about all of your work, but I feel like I can't even really touch anything or else I'm going to fuck up the stream or whatever. So where should we go to like look at your work?
Right now?
Yeah, because you have a website, right?
Yeah, I have a website. We can go to my website. It's
and Instagram is pretty updated too. Probably better, maybe.
Yeah, my Instagram has neon on it.
Oh.
That's probably the best.
Yeah, Instagram is better.
Okay, Instagram's best. All right.
Yeah.
And then, so where are we going to be streaming this new record, guys? Is it going to be everywhere or like special?
Yeah. I guess, yeah, I mean, it's going to be on all the normal platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer. I think that's a thing in Paris or in France.
I don't know. Hold on. We should ask the Frenchies that are in the room. We actually have two really great. Oh, they don't want to talk. Okay. Oh, Mo's giving me hand signals. He's saying now he wants to talk. Hold on. Mo says Deezer is meh now, but apparently
it was mostly like European. It was like a European thing for a while.
Yeah, I think it was popular a few years ago. Yeah. Spotify killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spotify, Bandcamp, iTunes. You can order the records on our Bandcamp, postseasonfranchiserecords.com or .bandcamp.com, and we'll ship them anywhere in the world.
Cool.
We've got a red translucent record and just like normal straight up black record.
Oh, so there's a limited copy of the red limited edition press.
The red is limited, yeah. There's only like 100 copies of the red.
Cool.
And then there's a few hundred copies of the black.
Cool.
Each one will come with like, if you order off the Bandcamp, it'll come with a personalized little message from TJ and I.
Hey.
They'll draw something fun like that.
That's cool.
But yeah, we actually, with regards to like anything interesting and special on that front, we're working with this new streaming platform called Emanate.
That's what I wanted to get to. Thank you. Yeah. I like totally forgot about that just now. But yeah. So what is Emanate? What's going on with Emanate?
TJ can fill in most of the details.
Tell us, TJ.
But from my basic understanding, it's like an alternative streaming platform that tries to pay out artists in real time.
Yeah.
And I don't really understand much about blockchain. But it's built on the blockchain to a certain extent, I think.
So, hold on. It's like, yeah.
He's like a master of crypto.
No, I actually didn't sell the top. I remember sitting in San Sebastian. I went on vacation, and like I was like watching the peak, and like I got a text from a friend. He's like, "Dude, you should sell." And so I sold a bit, and I paid for my whole vacation, but I never got out in time. And I don't know what happened with you, TJ, but we were chatting like the whole way through as we were shooting fish in the barrel all the way up. How crazy it was, and then maybe afterward too, and how depressed we were. But I don't know. TJ's like barely laughing, so apparently he didn't sell. But
no, I didn't have much like in the game.
Okay.
A couple of wheeler and dealers here.
Wheeling, dealing.
But yeah, so what's the deal with Emanate? How is it?
It's an EOS token, I believe.
It's like it's made in a way where you don't really have to know like about cryptocurrency. Basically, every 6 seconds of streaming is converted into like currency, and then they convert it back to US dollars for artists.
Really?
So yeah, so it's like, and you can see on their homepage like how much each track has accumulated in like earnings. So it's super transparent, and it pays like 5 times more than Spotify right now, roughly.
That's great. So if we want to stream it, if we're not going to buy the record, we should all go to Emanate probably to pay you guys that way.
Yeah. You should buy the record.
Yeah, we should buy the record. Okay, that's terrible to say, but like if you don't have a record player, right? Or a tape player.
A tape player as well. Yeah.
And you don't know how to download something off Bandcamp because you're like that messed up.
Emanate.
Yeah, it's not cool. I'm actually not sure if I know it was in beta.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like fully launched.
Yeah, so I'm not actually sure how it works from like outside mass usage yet. Like I don't know if anybody can just go and sign up and use it yet.
You can sign up on their website and stream from their website, but they haven't launched like their app yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can still do it.
Yeah, it'll be on there. It's definitely interesting. Something we suggest people check out if they're looking for like an alternative to Spotify and Apple Music and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And go for it.
I was gonna say one of the cool things is like they can attribute earnings to everyone involved in the project. So you can, like, if you have samples that you own and other artists use those, it'll be able to detect that. And so
I feel like it's like a no-brainer for the future because you get everyone paid like super easily, no hassle. Like it's all like locked in.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And, like everything we've uploaded so far, we've set all the people involved in it, like automatically splits it out the earnings to everybody who is part of the project.
Yeah. So whether you like the EOS platform or the EOS blockchain necessarily, like it's a great way to pay artists regardless, right?
Yeah, I personally don't know that much about all of the cryptocurrency stuff. But,
okay. But you know how people are like super like culty about it, you know, like some people are like, oh, Bitcoin only or like Ethereum, and you know, so either way, artists are gonna win here, which is kind of
hopefully. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what their revenue stream is or what their plan is for revenue stream, which I feel like is how these streaming services work. I mean, that's what happened with Spotify. It was like, look at this awesome product we can offer you.
Yeah.
And I mean, just in the last week, Spotify just unveiled something where they're going to have artists and labels pay for promotion within the app, which means that those artists and labels who pay for promotion are automatically going to get priority.
Right.
Which, in my opinion, is just completely altering the discoverability, legitimacy of their platform. Because now they're essentially saying people who pay will get more exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I just think disrupts the entire ecosystem for all the artists on there. And I think Emanate at some point, if they do grow, will probably have to offer something different because they're going to have to bring in their own revenue streams as well.
Okay.
So I think it's just a slippery slope with all of these platforms, unfortunately. But it's interesting, and it's different than what people are used to, which is cool.
Is it the same kind of issue, though, that maybe, like, Eimi could experience with selling her art, though? Like, she has to promote it, like, on Instagram if she wants to get seen, sort of thing? You know? So...
We were sort of talking about this last night because we were actually talking about Instagram and how, like, for Eimi growing her Instagram audience, it is much more likely to result in direct sales because ultimately, like, while our mediums are very similar, the way in which people interact with our art is very different. So if you find a song by TJRI and you find it on Bandcamp, you can find it in other ways. You can go on Spotify and listen to it for free if you're willing to listen to ads. Whereas if you see a piece of Amy's art, or even more directly, obviously like a neon sign, you either need to commission her to make that, or you need to buy it. It's not something that you can necessarily really enjoy fully through like a digital medium.
Right.
So in order to like really interact with Amy's art in the way that you want to, or in like the most complete way, you really need to
like rob her house.
Yeah.
But I mean, Instagram,
nobody got that.
I didn't hear.
I said rob her house.
Rob her house. Yeah.
Like steal the art. Okay, good.
Well, there's a big
Well,
husky.
hold on. That was the worst joke so far. So what we do here is, if when I make a bad joke, we roll the credit again. It's a terrible sound. Go for it, Bo. All right, we're back. It's my punishment. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, mostly we're commission based right now, so I mean.
Oh, really?
For getting people to like want something, so that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, Amy made her first neon sale a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is not just a binge, like little like hobby of yours. This is like a thing. This is like a real craft. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Okay.
I made a bar sign.
Oh yeah.
And so that's coming. I wish I had that now.
She made a sign for our label.
Yeah.
It's about to get lit up soon.
Yeah, it's bright red.
Okay. Wait. So I haven't seen this before though. It's not like on Instagram.
No. No one's seen it.
It's gonna be unleashed soon.
Okay.
It's gonna be good.
It's coming.
It's gonna be good.
I have to go to studio and finish it up, but it's almost done.
Okay. That's awesome. And wait, is this going to be visible from the round 2 of the summer rooftop party session?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Controversial.
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It could fall. The wind could blow it over.
I don't know if it's going to be a summer rooftop series.
Oh, okay.
And assuming my landlord isn't watching this right now,
Probably.
that holds the potential details.
In the layer.
Essentially, our last. Hey, you could be listening.
Sorry, Larry.
Our last party that we threw got busted up at 1 p.m. a few hours before it started because my super arrived on the premises and saw all of the gear. There was a whole.
You didn't just see it.
Yeah, there was a whole thing that happened. So we ended up moving the last party to another rooftop. I had this whole spat with my landlord.
Oh no.
I essentially had to promise I wouldn't throw any more parties. We were being very respectful. Essentially, other people in the building were inspired by the parties we were throwing and decided to destroy the roof.
Oh.
Actually cause physical damage to it, and that's what they were pissed about. And because they caught me throwing the party, they thought that I was. And then I admitted to throwing previous parties. They were like, "Because I'm an idiot." They were like, well, you did all of this, essentially.
Dude.
So they couldn't prove that I damaged all this stuff, but
okay,
it was
good.
very iffy whether I could throw another one. However, I'm probably not going to live in this apartment starting September 1st. So
Really? But it's like the dream, right?
August 15th or something, maybe we'll throw let's see if I get my security deposit back party.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
One party to end them all.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So if you want to visit in August, we'll set something up then. We can
Okay.
actually on Labor Day when they're there, because Nick and Parker are coming out here to play Labor Day or the weekend after.
September.
Yeah, but that's September, so I'll already be out of there. But yeah, to the rooftop series, maybe not. But we've been talking about doing a cafe, a synth ambient cafe pop-up.
Okay.
Yeah.
TJ's brainchild.
It could be a whole thing, huh? It could be like a one big pop-up shop thing.
Well, TJ really just wants to serve people coffee, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, so whose cold brew is this? Is this TJ's? Okay.
I can't take all the credit though because we were left a apparatus by our friend that brews overnight with cold water.
Okay.
So it's called the Kyoto Drip.
The Kyoto Drip. Wait, but Kyoto's a special place for you guys, right? Uh-oh. We're cutting out. So what's going to happen here? Are they going to join back with us? We will find out. Oh, wait, hold on. I hear them. Hold on. So Nick, TJ, Eimi, are you still there?
Yeah.
There was a short pause.
There was a short pause. You're still alive. This is great. We were going to cut to the credit scene again.
No, he's chilling though.
It was Walt's fault?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll blame Walt.
Walter's chewing on the Wi-Fi.
Just blame the dog for everything.
Wait, why did you guys name him Walt?
We didn't name him.
Oh.
So the thing is I foster dogs through this program called Brooklyn Badass, and they all come to us with the worst possible names for dogs. And I think that's supposed to be part of the charm, but
they're all celebrities.
we
They're
had
all
a
named
dog.
after characters. In
Characters or celebrities or whatever. We had a dog named John Wick.
Princess Bubblegum.
Princess
Nice.
Bubblegum. That's been good. This is
Okay.
cool.
And wait, and there's no so Walt's not a brother of Nick's dog. I'm assuming, Nick, you have a dog because of your profile picture.
No, I used to walk dogs.
Oh.
Yeah.
The truth comes out right
All
here.
the people that wish we had dogs.
Just fucking
but don't have
posers here.
dogs.
Brooklyn posers.
Yeah.
But the real thing that I'd like to ask is if you can guess how many dogs Nick has met in New York City.
Oh man.
Met?
Yes.
Like walked? Yeah.
Personally met.
That's
no.
he doesn't even
That's the
know.
weirdest question I've heard all year. How many dogs have
We're gonna bet on the guesstimate.
I've lived here for 4 years now, 4.5 years now.
Okay.
So I've walked 2 dog walking stints, and I've had a couple of brief forays into the dog care industry,
Yeah.
including working for 2 companies, walking daily.
Okay.
And doing something similar to what they do here, but not rescuing, just like doing Rover, which is where people go out of town and they have somebody watch their dog for them.
Okay.
That's 4 years.
That's 4 years.
Walking and overnighters.
So many dogs.
That's a lot of dogs.
Wait, so but just to clarify, I only heard 2. What did you say?
I used to walk dogs and board dogs.
But how many dogs total?
No, guess. You have to guess.
You have to guess, I guess.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I thought you said 2, and I was like, okay, I don't get the joke. But I'm gonna go. Okay, so it sounds like you worked for 3 companies over 4 years. So I'm gonna guess you're averaging probably 2 dogs a week. So that's 100 a year. So we're probably close. And because this is a question for me to answer, it's probably closer to 500.
I think
500?
500?
Okay.
Yeah.
so. The thing is, with these companies that I was working for, it'd be a lot of the repeat dogs. So like individual impressions of dogs.
Oh.
Individual engagements.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot.
Engagements.
In the thousands of unique dog engagements. Unique.
Right.
Whenever the unique impressions.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. What's the difference between an impression and an engagement? An impression is like someone stopping to watch, and then an engagement is someone clicking a button.
An engagement is him actually holding the lead.
Yeah, so
Okay.
been in a major city with me anywhere.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't let a dog walk by without being like, "There's a dog there, guys. Just a heads up."
Oh, you're one of those guys, dude.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
I honestly, when I see a dog, I'm like, I can't do it.
So yeah, I'd say individual impressions definitely in the thousands. Dogs that I've actually met and like cared for and handled, it's probably between like 150 and 250, more likely 200 to 250, something like that.
Okay, so I'm like way off.
Yeah, but
I feel like 500 is more accurate.
TJ put you on the spot there.
No, that's good. That's good. But yeah, it's funny. Like I'm. This is like a really obvious thing, right? You're either like a cat person or a dog person. I fall into the cat category, but like I love dogs. Yeah, sorry, Amy. Was that a gasp? Oh God. But you guys make music. You have to be like somewhat friendly towards cats, right? Every like reputable music producer has a cat walking around somewhere.
I like cats.
Cats hate.
He has 2 Bengal cats.
Okay. So yeah, that's a special cat. So that's something.
They're really, really annoying.
Oh.
Cats don't like me, I think, because I act like a dog and I smell like a dog. This dude is pretty much a dog in human form.
It's the NorCal in you, man.
I also
I like cats, but
interact. I don't know how to interact with cats. I never really grew up with cats, so
it's not that difficult.
I interact with them like dogs, and they don't like it at all.
And then you can't rough them up.
Yeah.
You can't throw them around.
Yeah. Wait. So Walt seems to kind of like the attention. Is that like a husky trait, or is that kind of a Walt
I
trait?
thought he'd be more husky-like because huskies are supposed to be really, really smart and reserved, but loyal, and he's just really like dopey.
He's dopey. He's
He's a little dumb, I would say.
Hey, whoa.
Sorry, but
excited earlier because he was hoping to get an opportunity to promote his new single that's coming out.
Oh yeah.
With his alt pop band.
Wait. So besides Walt, what have you guys been listening to lately? Because you guys are all music fans. I'm talking to Amy.
Walt's been on heavy rotation.
Well, I don't want to leave you out here.
what we've been listening to
Yeah.
lately?
This is one of my favorite questions.
Oh man. Okay, I like this group called Sunny.
Sunny.
Well, it's like a guy, Sunny. It's like a producer from Copenhagen.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, I think I might have heard of them. It's a guy?
It's a guy.
Okay. I got to check it out now. I don't know if it's
Really like
correct.
this, the EP, LP album.
Okay.
We got it, I don't know why, but we have the record here, and it's just
Oh,
one of
yeah.
my favorite things.
That's the one.
Okay.
And we've also been listening to a lot of ambient tapes.
Ah.
Yeah, I bought some tapes on Bandcamp
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Brian Eno?
No, not
Okay.
yet.
I don't know if he's on Bandcamp.
I feel like he would be. That's kind of like his vibe a little bit, but he's got nice glasses, so I don't know.
No, I don't have any Brian Eno yet, but yeah, that's usually the weekend routine. Some cassette
Some
tapes.
cold rooms, some cassettes.
Ooh.
Wake up,
What?
cold,
Does the ambient music kind of like come from the projector stuff you guys did in Japan? Is it because like you need like a long format kind of like recording thing? Is that where it all started on the Japan trip?
I tried to make a song for one of Amy's shows in Japan that was like sponsored by Sony.
Ooh, really?
They were launching like
Nice.
this light bulb that played music,
Oh.
and the whole gallery was centered around this light bulb hanging down.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like
forgot about
part
this.
of an installation for like a solo show I had in Tokyo back in the day.
Forgot about
In
this.
2016, and TJ made a song for it.
3 songs.
No, but they were like, it was one track that blended together with one of my pieces,
Yeah.
and it was so dark and ominous that for the most part, the gallery owners made me turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a
They
success.
asked if it could be replaced with The
Yeah,
sound of
during
a
the
waterfall.
opening, the Sony people were so alarmed that they wanted to replace it with the sound of like a babbling brook.
Yeah.
It was horrible. So
rushing water.
I would say never do any art show that's sponsored by Sony ever.
Oh my God. Wait, Amy, do you want to detract that or retract? I don't know if is it
Are we
detract or
talking
retract?
about-
We're not sponsored by Sony, and we never will be, unless they offer us a lot of money.
What about a contract that says we? What about just a
We
con?
also have our price. So
integrity and
our
price?
number, yeah.
You know.
Like I'm not like as privileged as you guys just getting to do work with Sony. So just to throw it out there, I would love to do work with Sony if it ever came my way.
You can say, oh, I found out something really cool actually the other day.
Yeah.
The founder of Sony was this engineer who also was the same man who invented neon signs that flicker.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Same guy?
Yeah, the same guy who founded Sony was an engineer who made neon that like within the tube moves through the tube. He like invented the technology for that. And yeah,
How does it move?
I don't know. I have to ask him. That was really cool.
You're supposed to know this, Amy, before you bring it up.
And now I feel bad. I detract what I said about Sony.
Yeah.
Amy's
Okay.
having a lot of conflict recently because she can't figure out how to ship her neon.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You know this, but it's very poisonous and
Yeah,
toxic.
I found out that neon is technically classified as hazmat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can't ship it normally,
Can
so
you-
it's kind of like a local trade now.
Are you allowed to like technically bring it on like buses and stuff?
Yeah, you can bring it, and like I heard one of like the people at my studio, she said she brought it as a carry-on on a plane.
Yeah. I know people that do that.
It's sketchy.
They're probably
And those things
Because if
break.
it breaks, I mean, it's depending on what gas it's bombarded with, it could be kind of poisonous. Like that one's poisonous. It has mercury in it.
Ooh.
It'll mess you up. But it's like it's just a little bit.
Just a little bit of mercury poisoning. I have to. I've been meaning to reach out to one of my friends, Danny Bonet, who also went to SLO. She does neon like almost full time now.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have met though. No, okay. But she brought some pieces on a plane before, I believe.
Okay.
So it's doable. It's possible,
On
but
the plane?
yeah, but they could break. So
I was like, I got a commission from someone in California, and I was talking to my studio. And they were just like, we strongly suggest that you do not ship it.
oh.
We strongly suggest that you do not take it on a plane.
Would it be something that you could next time you go to California rent out space in the studio and do?
I mean, I guess if like I knew a neon like producer there,
Yeah.
I just don't have the parts. But I think that what I'll do instead is when I have enough people in California who want to buy, I'll just do a road trip because I really want to drive across country anyways.
Go on tour.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hit the ground.
TJ and I playing some dub techno in Milwaukee.
Wait, is that no, that's a joke? Yeah.
I know it's a
It
joke.
would be fun.
That'd be so cool. That'd be so weird
Great
too.
neon tour.
Yeah, the
Great
neon,
neon
tour.
tour.
That would be awesome.
You could totally do that. You could totally do like a neon tour thing. You know,
Yeah.
you could mix it
So
up.
yeah, if anyone in California,
I think we should do it on bike, like bicycle.
Ooh.
But Amy doesn't want to do that.
So dumb.
It's, you know what, the hardest part is well, this is for the Southern Californians out there. You know Jake Ritchell probably, right? Maybe TJ? No. He biked across the state, or the state and the country, and he went through the Ortegas on his bike. So there's road. You guys know what the Ortegas are?
No.
No.
Range.
It's a mountain range in Southern California. It's one of the most dangerous roads where I think it's the #1 motorcycle death road in the state.
Manually ride a bike, probably.
Oh my god, the analog bike.
What was that?
It's a good place to manually ride a bike with probably a bunch of stuff on your back.
Yeah, exactly. Like it would be hilarious if you like took like a giant neon sign through the Ortegas. Like
Oh my god.
just through the Rocky Mountains, that would be hilarious.
You could have the bike power the neon,
Yeah.
so the
Yeah.
neon could be on while you're riding. And then just a sign that says "Open for commission."
Yeah.
Honk if you want one.
Honk if you
Yeah.
want.
Honk if you want.
That would actually be really funny. Like pull over if you want to buy this. You know.
Yeah.
That could be. I mean, TJ's studio window like overlooks Bushwick Avenue. If you could put one in the sign
That's
or
actually
in the
funny.
window,
I
it would just look cool in general.
We should put the beer sign in the window there.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Did you know that every neon sign is made by hand?
That is not true.
It's true.
It's true.
But there are fake neon signs.
Yeah, but that's the LED stuff.
I know. Yeah. Okay, so real neon
You
is.
can buy that stuff for like Urban Outfitters. I
Oh
don't-
really? Oh, like the cactus and the.
Yeah, like
Oh.
it's not neon. It's
LED.
just LED.
Oh yeah, they have those at like a bunch of bars.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Like actual neon, glass neon, it can only be produced by hand.
When has interior design ever been this
I'm so excited to know where this is going.
static? Is that the right word? Like, you know, when you go up to like an Airbnb and you're like, oh yeah, I know I'm at the right place, because they have like the cactus on the shelf,
Yeah.
you know, and like that kind of thing.
Right. I've been to a lot of
You mean, like-
Airbnbs with like Madonna,
Oh, weird.
Like,
Okay.
IKEA, like painting of New York.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean like the Andy Warhol? No, that's Marilyn Monroe. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
There's also the Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't know why.
I feel like, I mean, not to blame everything.
Mass production.
I know, I was gonna say, I was like, it's Sweden's fault.
I do think IKEA definitely has had like an impact on that, because I mean, I've personally never been to an IKEA.
Really?
That up for me my entire life.
Wow.
And I just feel like,
Amy's not believing you, but okay.
yeah, she doesn't believe me. I've been to Sweden multiple times. Never
Okay.
been to IKEA. But I think that, yeah, it's, I mean, IKEA is great. Like, it makes home decor super simple and easy.
There's a lot of IKEA stuff in this room.
And there's, yeah, no, I know that. And I think with, like, there's more of a trend towards, like, minimalism. And going to IKEA makes minimalism easier than ever.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that they would be somewhat to blame for that. I think that also, I mean, if people are buying their art at IKEA, that's on them.
That's bad.
So this is price dependent, I guess. Like it explains the static.
Yeah, but it's
Yes.
like you wouldn't go into Target and buy the posters that, I mean, maybe you would.
Some people do.
Some people do.
Let's just. Some people really do.
Treading dangerous waters.
Yeah, this is
Wait, why can't we talk about Target?
we can't.
No, I guess, well, I don't know, you asked the question, like, why is it becoming so static? And I just think that, yeah, if people are getting their stuff from all the same places, of course it's going to end up being static, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
question of interior design.
Yeah.
A lot of our friends in Sweden really didn't like IKEA furniture because
Yeah.
they
Oh.
just they grew up with it
Oh, sure.
whole life and like they hate the like silverware and the glasses.
I
so
can
much.
get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? That's actually really funny because maybe for them it's been like even like another level of overkill. You know,
Yeah.
like they've been living in an Airbnb their whole life, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna segue into something like really beautiful there, but now it's totally like past me. But yeah, what else is going on with you guys? Like, so you guys moved to New York. How's it been? Because I know when I went out there, I was shocked. I was living, I was not living. I was staying with Reed. You guys know Reed Hoyt, right? From the rooftop series party.
Yeah. He came to the parties.
He came to the party. He was living in the Lower East Side, I believe. And it was honking nonstop, like all night. It was crazy. So like I couldn't believe that someone could like live in that.
Yeah. Well, we're in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's different.
Yeah, and we're in Bushwick.
What's Bushwick?
It's like the neighborhood that we live in.
But is it like brownstone stuff or is it house stuff?
I would describe it with like fishnets,
a lot
of black,
like clothing.
Dripping.
Yeah, I would describe Bushwick as no matter where you are, you will find plastic bags stuck in trees.
Yeah.
Oh.
And just generally floating through the sky.
Yeah, like a plastic bag constant. It's sort of it's like
Apocalyptic?
sometimes. I love Bushwick.
No, it's
like low key.
Dirty.
There's so
Oh, it's
many
dirty.
It's dirty.
Bushwick is
dirty.
it's like where the new art and music scene is.
Really?
Which
I guess so, yeah.
literally, yeah. So everybody originally moved to Williamsburg.
That's right.
15, 20 years ago, and now Williamsburg has a Whole Foods and a bunch of Pilates centers.
Yeah.
So the artists and musicians got priced out of Williamsburg, so they had to move south to Bushwick.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now this is what's happening to Bushwick. Bushwick just got their first Starbucks, which is the impending apocalypse
We did?
Yeah.
Where?
It's at the hospital that's on Broadway or
There was one in Myrtle White Hospital.
Yeah.
So what it sounds like is
that's a sign of the fact that the neighborhood is about to become priced out. I mean,
Bursting.
you guys live. I mean, your building in itself is nice.
Yeah, our building. It's like a renovated church.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff like that in Bushwick.
a renovated church.
There's a demand for people to live here, and the neighborhood has never been. I mean, the same thing was with Williamsburg. The neighborhood was never super nice before.
Yeah.
So it's going through this transitional period, which is unfortunately just a product of gentrification.
Yeah.
But I feel like the actual like new arts district in Brooklyn is Red Hook.
For art, yeah.
Red Hook? Like the beer?
Between art and art.
Art and
No, but art encapsulates music as well, I think.
yeah, but I guess like art, like experimental artists are living in.
But with like stuff like that, it's all about like where there's space. But I mean, still, all the artists live in Bushwick
Yeah.
for the most part.
But Bushwick's cool.
Okay.
It's hard to describe.
I love Bushwick.
It's changing fast. We just got
Yeah.
a
We get
parking garage built next to our apartment.
Whoa. And do you guys have cars too out there? No? Okay.
No, it's really weird looking, actually.
It would be nice to have a car.
Yeah. I'm kind of at that point where I'm like, a car would be like really sweet right now. Like, especially with the whole
it's really
virus.
difficult to call Ubers and convince the drivers to take a Husky.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you have a child now.
People on the train.
So
Yeah.
speaking of IKEA, the law in New York, if you want to take a dog on the train, is they need to fit in a bag.
Right.
So there's plenty of Instagram memes of people in New York fitting Huskies in the big IKEA bags and stuff.
Really?
Like that. Yeah, I highly suggest Googling it because it's very
They
fun.
like cut holes.
Wait, should we? I think we have to include this. Hold on. So I should bring it up. Yeah?
Be like walking in the IKEA bag.
Okay, hold on. We have to check this out. I'm going to go for it.
It's like really expensive or something. Like
Really?
That.
I
Yeah.
have no idea, but it's hilarious.
So you're telling me I can type in Huskies in a bag?
Type in New York subway dogs. That's what I would type
IKEA
in.
bag. Dogs IKEA bag. Oh yeah, type dogs IKEA bag. It'll work.
Oh,
That's a good one. It's not a Husky, but
this is some riveting content. No, the first one that I saw was a Husky though. It's like a dude literally holding it.
Okay, I typed in New York IKEA dog. Here we go.
oh, you got one?
I got one. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This is great.
Put it on screen.
Can you see my screen? No, you can only see my face.
It's so good.
Wait, so are you guys looking at it?
No, I can't.
We're looking at it on Amy's phone.
On Amy's phone. Okay, so I typed in New York IKEA dog, and this is insane. So some people have even wrapped the dog, like they've made like an outfit for it. Apparently,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, good.
That's so funny. Okay,
Your dog.
so that's what reality looks like now in New York if you have a dog.
Pretty much.
Wow.
But I've never actually braved taking a dog on the subway.
Okay.
Yet. Only
Okay.
because I don't know.
People do it.
Yeah, but with fostering, I feel like you don't know the dogs that well, and like if they freak out, it's no good.
Oh
We tried
yeah.
to take him on my roof yesterday.
Yeah, he couldn't even handle the stairwell.
Walt was
Ooh.
afraid of stairs.
Yeah.
We found that out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. But he likes elevators though. He's chill with that.
Yeah, he's cool with elevators.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, then you're fine. All right. There was one more thing I had to ask you guys. It had to do with New York, potentially, possibly, but it's totally fleeting me at the moment.
What have you been listening to recently?
Yeah.
Me listening? Oh, I actually found like a bunch of secret disco, like old vintage disco sites or YouTube channels or whatever.
Hell yeah, those are the best. YouTube can still be an awesome resource for stuff like that.
Yeah. There's this one. Oh, I wanted to go into the fucking coronavirus. That's what happened. Okay. But anyways, hold on. To answer your question, I've been listening to this guy who does Italian disco edits by the name of Bel Pes. So it means soft cheese in Italian. And it's really dope. You should check it out.
Oh,
It's like it's definitely a close for comfort type of thing.
hell yeah.
But with the virus going on, I have to ask you guys. Well, I have my Purell here. It's actually not Purell. It is by Super U, and I'm gonna put it on right now. Have you guys purchased alcohol for your hands?
No, everything's sold out here.
Yeah.
I have not used Purell in a long time.
I'm a fan of washing hands with soap.
Yeah, I'm a soap and water.
Soap and water.
It's definitely, I mean, it's been more, it's had more of an effect on Paris and France. I know they've been canceling events that are over 5,000 people, I think, something like that.
Actually, outside of Paris, it's 100 plus. It's canceled. And I think
So I think it's definitely,
That's it, yeah.
it's hit harder there. We haven't really felt, I mean, we just had our first case like a week and a half ago, and it's been going up gradually.
Yeah.
So I think we're obviously going to get to that point. I
Last
mean,
time I checked, it was 33
Yeah.
in New York.
we talked about how you wanted to ride the bike to the studio today. We
Yeah.
all take public transportation every day. So literally, with what we know, all it takes is like one person on one train full of 100 people to sneeze, and then all those people could potentially be infected and then pass it on to other people.
yeah.
I was literally just talking to my girlfriend this morning about how like she lives in DC and it just moved to DC.
Yeah.
Right.
And essentially, like fighting it is just going to take like vigilance amongst society and like you Purelling and us all washing our hands and
Yeah.
just not doing things that we do like literally in like European football and the Premier League. They're not having players hug or shake hands anymore, which sounds like it's a super simple thing. But it actually can be effective with regards to staving off the virus.
Yeah.
So we haven't hit the levels of like needing to actually make drastic changes to our lives yet. Everybody's very conscious of it, obviously,
Yeah.
but we're not necessarily where like Italy or I know Italy's has had it where the worst it is in Europe right now, but we haven't had it like where they're. I mean, they just canceled South by Southwest. They canceled Ultra Music Festival. There's a very good chance they could cancel Coachella because California's in a state of emergency.
The problem is that people are asymptomatic, right? That's what they're writing. They should just say people don't have symptoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's like the scariest thing I think for me is like not knowing who is either infected or like even sick, right? Because you can hide being sick too. So it's like,
I canceled a trip to Japan in February.
ooh, yeah,
Amy was going to go to a conference. She canceled.
that's a good choice.
Had a lot of masks on the train.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No handshake policy at work.
So
yeah,
really to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, I mean, it'll be really interesting because there's no doubt that it's going to spread in New York.
Yeah.
And it's obviously much more. It's a much more ominous thing for older, more vulnerable
Exactly.
people.
I got super sick though in December. Do you guys think it came over before and maybe you guys already got it?
I don't think
I've
so.
been lucky this season. I haven't really gotten too sick.
I got a flu shot.
Ooh, okay, that could help.
I didn't get a flu
Hopefully.
shot. But how's it over there? I mean,
Yeah,
just read the news, but for
Well,
you on the ground, give us the report.
Yeah.
being American, right? Like, so I'm instantly a little bit more cautious, I think, than anyone else. So yeah, so like I stocked up. I got like 2 weeks of food. Got
You're
masks.
stockpiling?
Oh yeah,
There's been a
yeah,
lot of talk of stockpiling
Yeah.
here.
yeah. I think you have to, like, just to be safe, you know, because like there's, like, honestly, like I only bought stuff that I'm gonna normally eat over the course of, you know, the next like month or so. So it's just an easy thing to do for me. But I did that, and like that's kind of weird for people. And then like out here, it's weird too because Italy just got shut down last night. So there's like 15 million people like
It's like 60 million people quarantined in Italy now.
yeah, so I think you can still go out in Milan. Yeah, but you can't leave apparently.
Can't leave your house.
You can leave your house, but you can't leave the county basically. I think like you can't, if you're in a red zone, you can't leave a red zone.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What's pretty crazy is that China has relatively contained it now within China, and
With
that's
triple the amount of people or 4 times maybe.
and it's mostly like they've been able to. Obviously, it's where it broke out, but they're able to quarantine people much easier because they're able to use authoritative measures to make sure people don't do things.
Right.
So it's this interesting thing where in like democracies, it's going to be more difficult to tell people to just essentially like get people on board that like, hey, we have to shut these things down. Like, I can't imagine in New York them banning events over 100 people. Like if they cancel Coachella, like obviously these are real things that might need to happen, but it's much easier to just for the government to step in and say no in an authoritarian regime, whereas they're not able to do that as easily here. Obviously, if drastic steps need to be taken, it'll be understandable, but it's why it's maybe taken longer for those drastic steps to be taken.
Yeah, and I can imagine too, like if I were running to become president next year, it would be really shitty to have to like, you know, quarantine people or like use like the military, because that's like a guaranteed loss, right? People are gonna be pissed, right? So
Yeah.
who knows what's gonna happen? But it sounds like you guys are talking about it, at least in your.
Oh,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. You can't every single day.
Dude, nobody's talking about it here though. That's the thing.
serious?
Yeah, oh, yeah, dude. Like, well, people talk about it, but they're all like, "Oh, it's the flu, bro." You know, that kind of drill.
I mean, I don't want to like be super paranoid because
Yeah.
otherwise you just like can't do anything. So I mean,
We were thinking like in the U.S., it's kind of scary because so many people don't have access to healthcare.
yeah,
So the amount of people that have it is probably way larger, just because
people don't
people
know.
don't know that they're sick.
People don't go to the doctor because they can't afford it. So it's like,
Right.
who knows, you know?
The ability to get tested still is really hard. It's hard to find the answers that you need,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
So it's just like,
We'll see what happens, I guess. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are at least healthy, doing okay. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Walt.
yeah, I
Yeah,
got
well-
Walt. By the way, the dog can get infected too, apparently. So
Walt has a sneezing problem,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
You can
so I
get
really
it.
hope he doesn't get it.
no kissing Walt these days, I guess. But you guys, I think that's probably it. Unless you guys have something else to tell us.
I don't know. We got this record coming out Friday, March 13th.
Okay.
Yeah, franchiserecords.bandcamp.com.
And everyone who watched this now has to buy it.
Yeah, we're gonna ship some out to Paris.
Yeah.
Get some copies.
Yeah.
So the people I wanted to talk to were, I'll do a shout out to one of the guys. His name is Jacques, who runs the record shop Smallville.
Okay.
You can also listen to his music. It's under Jacques Bon, B-O-N. He's a really great guy, and I think he releases a bunch on Smallville Records. You guys have heard of it, right? With Moomin, and
You should check him out.
yeah, he's really great. I'm gonna go talk to him for you guys, and hopefully I'll shoot him this bit, and hopefully that can incentivize some sort of help here. But yeah, send me a record. I'll sell them for you, and.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and yeah, guys, Eimi, what else you got going in your life?
Amy, what's your Instagram handle?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Or I'm gonna put it in there, but what is it?
Eimi tag.
Tag. Okay, that's a lot easier than Tagore.
My name is spelled weird. E-I-M-I.
Okay.
T-A-G.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't really update it that much, but I'm trying to be better. Social media.
Yeah. You can find Walter at Walter Tag.
That's not true.
Oh, okay.
J.
So he's taking Amy's last name.
What?
Yeah,
He's taking Amy's last name.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Everyone.
We haven't
Yeah.
talked to TJ yet about this, but that's coming after on round 2. Maybe we organize another time to get together and chat when there's another event coming up. Love you guys very much. Nick, we haven't hung out. I still love you, man.
Hung out right here.
Yeah, we hung out here. It's good to see you. Hopefully when you guys come this way, you let me know and we can go mix in some bar. Or do something fun.
Next episode in New York.
Oh yeah. So are you saying in August, that's the final showdown?
The whole like LASF crew is gonna come out here for Labor Day, which is like the first weekend of September.
September, okay.
And we're gonna play at this place called Jupiter Disco here.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be out of my apartment by September. So I was gonna say maybe we could do 2 parties that weekend, but probably not.
Okay. Well, we'll stay tuned.
Not very much up in the air. There'll probably be like a final. We'll throw a table off the roof, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you guys are there, I'm gonna be there. So yeah, and hopefully the virus will be gone by then, and we'll all have built up immunity or never caught it, and it'll be great.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go buy the art. We're gonna go say goodbye. I have to do like an official thing because I spent way too much time trying to make this look nice. So you guys, maybe you hang there. We're gonna have Mo run the credits. That was Eimi. That was TJ. That was Nick. Go check them out. Mo, run the credits, man. Thanks, guys. Adios.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Thanks.